Alright, welcome back. So now we're going to log out our signed in user, and to do this we're going to use the app bar that we created earlier. Let's see where it is. Resources, layout, yes, main action bar. So we will use this to log the user out. Particularly we will include an overflow menu on this main action bar. It's not showing me the design because, oh wait, there it is. Let's see. Okay, either way, it's going to be up here, and in the corner we will have a menu that we can use to log out. So to do that, let's go to the main activity, resource file, and let us add the app bar. And to do that, you simply type include layout, and here you have to give the ID of the layout you want to add. So it's in the layout directory, and it's called main action bar, and there it is. Next we have to give it an ID, and we'll call it main bar is fine, no need to make it too complicated. Yes, there we go. Alright, so this will put it in the design, there it is, but to actually use it we need to include it in our Java code. So let's close everything else, make it private. And now here, when you start typing toolbar, make sure you select the v7 one. You see you have two options, android.widget and android.support.v7. This is the one we want. And we'll just call it toolbar. And now to initialize is like any other widget. Find view by ID, r.id.mainbar. Okay, and now we can give it a title. Rather, first we should set it as the action bar. So set support action bar toolbar, and then just so it has something we can give it a title. So we say get support action bar dot set title. And anything is fine. I'll just simply go with square for now. Not at all how to spell square. There we go. Alright. So yes, now we have our menu, our layout, our action bar, sorry. Now we have our action bar, and we've included it in the main activities Java code. So now we can create a menu. And to do that, we will go to our menu directory and add a new file. Now I believe I added this in one of the previous videos, but of course if you don't have it, simply right click, new, Android resource directory, and you just make sure you select it as a menu. Okay, so menu, new, menu resource file. File name will be, let's call it main menu. Yes. Alright, and here we have it. So you could add any of these that you need, and what we want right now is a menu item. So we'll drag that there. And we'll call it, we'll give it the ID of logout and the title of sign out. Yes. And since we're here, we'll add a few more. So right now we're just going to work with signing out, but since we're creating a menu, why not actually give it a few items rather than just signing out? Okay, so the first one could be profile. Oh no, ID should be small letters. Profile, and the title will be profile. And then the second one can be perhaps users, so you can see who else is using the app. And once again, I have put this as capital. And then the title, users. Yeah. All right then. Now let's go back to the main activity. And now we need to override a method that deals with the menu, and that is on options, rather on create options. There we go, options menu. We're going to override that, and we want it to return simply true. Okay, so now we must inflate that menu that we just created, and to do that we say get menu inflator dot inflate r.id dot main menu, or was it rather no sorry it is r.menu dot main menu. There we go. And then we simply pass it to this variable menu. So we type menu. So that will be our menu, and that's all that we need to do in the on create options menu, because actually handling the clicks, that requires yet another overridden method, and this time it's on options items selected. Option item selected, and it will also return true. Return true. And now here what we need to do is we need to go through the different options that could possibly be clicked. So let's go back to the menu. We need to check which of this has been clicked and then do something accordingly. So to do that, there are many ways. We could use an if statement, but I prefer for what could potentially be a long menu, because we could have as many as we want. I prefer to use a switch statement. So switch, and we're switching through item, which is the variable that was passed through, dot get item ID. And the first case, and actually the only one we'll work on for now, is r.id dot, what was it? What did we name? Logout, yeah. r.id dot logout. Put our column, and what do we want to do? We want to sign out. So in the Firebase Assistant, although it gives you quite a number of helpful code snippets, let's go to it. Authentication, email and password. It's actually a good thing I opened this, because now it's refreshed my connection. Right, it gives us quite a few helpful snippets, but it doesn't tell us how to log out a user. But that doesn't matter, because it's quite simple and only one line of code. And that line is, I already have my Firebase auth object, so I simply say auth dot sign out. Simple as that. Let's see. Yes. I was just making sure I had instantiated it. Alright then. So once this method runs, the sign out method runs, the session, let's call it, I don't know if that's the same term that they use for Firebase, but the session will be destroyed. The person will no longer be signed in, but they will still be on this main activity. In fact, I think we should, for the sake of the example, let's run it as it is. Alright, it's opening. There we go. Alright, so there's the bar that we just added, and here is the menu that we created. When we click this, there are many items. So I sign out and nothing happens. But in fact, something did happen. I have signed out from this app, but the UI is not updating. In fact, if you go to the assistant, you keep seeing this one line of code, update UI. That is to switch it to whatever activity it should be in. But that won't happen automatically. So it's a very simple fix. All we have to do is to add the same code we added here. But I don't like writing code twice, so instead of doing that, I will copy this and put it in its own method. So I'm going to cut this. And create and call a method that we haven't yet created called send_to_start, and then I'll click this light bulb and create the method. There we go. Paste that in. Okay, we'll need to take this as well. Okay, let's put it at the bottom, just makes it look neater. And then here I can simply call send_to_start. Alright then, let's run it once more. Actually, this time when I run it, I think it might kick me out immediately because I had already destroyed that session. But if we see that it's done that, that's also good. It also means it's working. Alright, it's installing, and there we go. This, as you remember, is our start activity with our sign up method. Sorry, our sign up button that will take us to the register page. So in fact, let's do a quick one. Let's sign up. So email, once again, anything goes. Username can be that, and a password. Still forgot to do that. In fact, before I even click sign up, just so that I don't forget again, I'm going to come here to register.xml, look for this text input layout, and change. Actually, I'll click this text input, edit text, and change the type to password. Where is it? Input type, yes, input type text password. Okay, so now the next time I run it, for sure it will show me the hashes instead of the actual text. But anyway, sign up. And it takes us to the main activity, and finally sign out. And if I've done everything correctly, excellent, it takes us to the start activity, or to be more precise, it checks whether the current user is, it creates a current user model object, and if that current user is null, i.e. no one is signed in, then it takes us to the start activity. Alright then, we will leave it at that and do the next thing in the next video.